Shalom, shalom. Welcome to the 23rd installment of the Haftarah Hashings. And it's called Peduke, meaning the accounts taken from 1 Kings, chapter 7, verse 40, all the way to chapter 8, verse 21. So the Haftarah portion this week parallels the Torah portion in that it describes the fabrication of the articles for Solomon's temple and the dedication of it. And it, makes me think of Moses and David. How the Lord called Moses to build the tabernacle, yet he wasn't the one who literally built it. Others carried it out for him, and maybe possibly because he had no physical hands-on construction of the temple, the furnishings, etc., is because he was a man of blood. He killed an Egyptian wrongly. David, he was intimate with God just like Moses was. It says that Moses spoke to the Lord face to face, and that David was a man after God's own heart, but yet God denied David the permission to build this temple for him. Where God gave Moses the command and the instructions to build, David had the desire and said, "Can I build?" And God said, "No, I want your son to do it. You can go ahead and draw up all the plans and start, saving and building up materials, but it's going to be your son that actually carries that out." So sometimes God gives us a calling, and sometimes that calling is strictly to prepare somebody else for the idea, for the calling that he has put in our hearts and our minds and in our heads. Sometimes we're not the ones to literally carry that out, but we're to, and our job is just important as if we were to hands-on build the temple. David's role was most important, even though he wasn't the one to build the temple, but his son Solomon. David, prepared to make it easy on his son to build it. He saved up building materials, gold, silver, etc. Drew up the plans, did all the things that he could to set in place everything that needed to be done, so Solomon can just boom, get right to it and get on with it. So sometimes our job, our calling, is to prepare somebody else for the desired calling that we ourselves have in our heart, but yet God hasn't given us permission to go into ourselves. Hope I'm not rambling. I hope I'm making sense. I feel that I'm not bringing across exactly what I want to say, how I want to say it. But anyway, that's the Haftarah portion for this week. Enjoy, shalom, and Shavuot Tov.